What's up there, everyone? So I know you've all been waiting forever for me to release my dribble moves, my jump shot, my everything. So, I decided, why don't I make a nice little 11-minute video right now, and I will release all of my dribble moves, all of my jump shots, fade away, whatever you guys want. So, and also I'm going to be showing you guys multiple dribble sets, because when I dribble in park, I just I take threes the whole time. I take shots just off of step backs. Basically, I don't dribble that much in park twos when I play with screens. So there's like a set dribbles you should use when you're using screens. There's a set dribbles you should use when you're playing ISO. There's some set dribbles you should use when you're 1v1ing. There's all of that stuff. So I'm gonna release right now, I'm telling you guys, my jump shot for park, my jump shot for pro-am, my dribble moves for park, my dribble moves for pro-am, and my dribble moves for when I ISO, even though I haven't ISO'd in the mother loving longest. So I'm about to show you guys right now. This is what I currently have on. This is what I use when I play park. Okay, this is what I use when I'm using screens. This is what you want to use when you're using screens, or when you use a sharpshooter. This is what you want. So you see elite, normal 3 ISO crossover. That's for when you do momentum crossover. You could just bust when you try to do a crossover out of a momentum crossover. It does that little thing. It looks nice. And then elite 6 behind the back, momentum behind the back. Then spin elite 4 for the momentum spin. That's fast. Normal 1, that's the regular step back. And my rhythm dribble, you can use normal 5 or elite 1. I like normal 5. It's way better and easier to combo with. Elite 1's easy to predict. Then elite 3 basic size up. It's basically a hop step. Basically, you could just do a bunch of combos with that. It's so easy to just shoot off and get greens. You could just run to the side, do elite 3 once, green light. Then in and out. Bledsoe doesn't matter. Kyle Lowry, crossover, whatever. That makes it really fast. You just go left, right, while holding R2 every other one. And then you can use Kobe or Lowry for between the legs. I'm using Lowry right now. I use Lowry for park, and then switch that out with Kobe, and that's what I use for pro-am. I use Kobe instead when I play pro-am, because it's a lot more basic, and you don't want to over dribble in pro-am. But in park, you still don't want to really over dribble, but I use Lowry in park because it's easy to combo with. I prefer it because it's faster. So yeah. And then when you people who over dribble all the time, that really fell off, like over dribbling and becoming dribble gods, and I don't even know what to say anymore. I used to be about that until all these little random people started saying, like, I'm the best dribbler. No, Hank, you're trash. You can't even dribble like that. This person's better than you. This person's better than you. You can't do anything. And people are just saying that because I blew up. Like, you clearly didn't watch me when I was blowing up, or you didn't know about me when I was blowing up. How did I blow up? My day ones know how I got here. And you people who are like, oh, Hank, you're trash, you can't even dribble. I don't dribble it all like that anymore in park. You don't need to. It's overrated. But this is what you want to use when you're ISOing or going try hard in a 1v1. You want to switch the crossover to elite 5, and you want the basic size up to be elite 5, because that little crossover, elite 5, it makes your momentum and other moves a lot faster. And this basic size up elite 5 makes your between the legs and other stuff so much faster. So you want to make sure you put that on if you want to become a little crackhead dribbler. You could also use elite 3 if you want. I still prefer elite 3. I just use elite 5 when I'm trying to, really try hard, because it works sometimes. It helps you out. But the bad thing is it doesn't have a basic size up. It just makes your moves so much faster. But yeah, right here, this is Hezi 4. You see? Normal 2 hesitation. That is Hezi 4 from 2K16. That was so nasty. So you see, I'm about to put that on right now. I prefer when you use Elite 5 basic size up to use Hezi 4, because the point of using the Elite 5 basic size up is to make your moves faster. And when you use Hezi 4, look, it makes your moves a little more faster, because if you're just doing a big step back, it wastes more time. It takes more time. You're not dribbling as fast as you want to. And just look at this. You see, I'm about to spam my between the legs stuff. Come on. I didn't really do it. Yeah. You see how much faster I look? You can't really tell right here. I'm not really doing those moves yet, but you'll see eventually. I'm about to get to them. But yeah, it's really helpful. You see how fast my momentum went? I can't even talk right now. Come on. You see how fast my momentum was right there? That's because I have those 2 Elite 5s on, and it's so much easier. But I do like using the moves I showed you originally. That's what I usually use in everything. I use Kobe or Lowry between the legs. But yeah, Kobe, it still works for anyone. If you could just execute some of these moves, you'll be good. You just need IQ when you dribble. I don't dribble for fun. I dribble with IQ. But you see, I'm about to put that normal 3 crossover on real quick to show you guys. It just makes your momentum and a few other moves a tiny bit slower, but this crossover is actually way better, as you guys will see in a minute. But yeah, there isn't really that much else. I have my jump shots that you guys are gonna have to wait to see. But yeah, look, my momentum looks different than it did with that other crossover on. You guys can see that I have a way different looking momentum. You see, that one looks a little different. You can't really tell unless you've seen or tried both a lot. But look, with Hezi 4, you could just run to the side, do a Hezi 4, then a rhythm dribble. Look at this, Hezi 4 rhythm dribble, Hezi 4 between the legs. Just keep doing that. It's really fast. It's actually really hard to guard. I like Hezi 4 more than Hezi 3 this year when I try to ISO, because it's so fast and people don't expect it. Like, I understand when you play Park and you're using Elite 3 basic size up and you're just doing step backs behind screens, normal 5, people are gonna complain like, oh my god, you're using screens, I can't stop it. But in reality, isn't the point of basketball in this game to win? So I'm gonna put my normal moves back on real quick. You see, Bledsoe in and out. I was messing with Kemba, whatever. I put on Elite 3 again, and 2 Lowrys, double Lowry. Yeah, these are the moves I use when I play Park and Pro-Am. But the thing is, you can actually combo up with these moves too. You see, I'm about to show you guys. Look at this. Just look at me dribbling. You can really I can combo up with any moves. I just don't try as hard as a ton of these sweaties. I don't ISO because ISOing is pointless. You get a bad grade every game. It takes so long. And a lot of you people who just sit there spamming moves, you're going nowhere. Like, the person defending you, he could just sit there and stand there. And you're over here spamming moves like Lance Stevenson between the legs and stuff, going absolutely nowhere. Acting like you're nasty when it takes you so long to get open. When I play Park and I just have someone set a screen, I could do a step back, normal 5 or Elite 3, just go around the screen. It forces the person to move. When you move like that, and why wouldn't people use screens when you're a playmaker with Hall of Fame brick wall, or Hall of Fame pick and roll maestro, and a glass has Hall of Fame brick wall? Like, why would you make them spot up? But you see, I can still do momentum spins and stuff behind screens. Look at me comboing. Whoa. I'm nasty. Just look at me. I can do whatever move you want to tell me to do. I can do it. I can combo up. Yeah. I just choose not to because it is pointless. But yeah, that's really about it. I'm about to show you guys my jump shots, and then I'm done. But a long time ago, I did promise that I would make an ultimate dribble tutorial, which I still haven't done. So if this video gets, I'm saying this now because I want the loyal people to be rewarded. If this video gets, if this video actually gets 15,000 likes, I will post the ultimate dribble tutorial in a week or less, showing every single move, how to do every single move, tips, tricks, how to dribble better, how to. I'll do a screen tutorial too for you centers who can't even set screens, because you guys need it. Because there are so many centers I play with who can't set screens. But if this gets 15,000 likes, I'll make the ultimate dribble tutorial. I promise you this time. I swear to Bob. So now on to my jump shots. You guys can clearly tell right now I'm using Carmelo. But there's also some other shots I use. For Pro-Am, I like to use 73. That is broken for Park. But for Park, I either use Carmelo or High School 1. Now High School 1, it is good for if you're delayed, because it just slides in there. High School 1 is for playmakers, sharps, glasses. That really works for any archetype. Mellow only works for players that are between 6'3 to like 6'10, I think. Yeah. And then if you're like 6'2 and under, you want a slower release, because you can't have an extremely mother-loving fast shot if your player is so small, because he's going to release it so much faster. You have to realize that. So yeah, that's why I use Mellow on a playmaker, because it's fast. And High School 1, it also works because I get a lot of greens. It's slow. There, for a playmaker, you could really use so many different shots, but I like Carmelo and High School 1. You see right there, High School 1. My dribble pull-up is also normal 13, and my hop jumper is normal 2. Normal 13, I've been using that since 2K15. That cheese, where you just ran to the side in twos, shot a fadeaway, green that-ish all the time. So yeah, get this to 15,000 likes, and I will make sure to do an ultimate dribble tutorial within a week. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys were helped by this. Put on some of my moves, and yeah. Bye.